Alright, so I'm going to show you something I have problems with from time to time every time I'm airbrushing with my Neo for Iwata's is CN. Okay, so what happens is, what happens is first off, the gasket, the rubber O-ring that's inside here will actually kind of dissolve and deteriorate over time if you're using like lacquers and enamel paints, because you're obviously using the like Tesla's universal enamel thinner and stuff, lacquer thinner, to clean your airbrush out. So what happens is that those chemicals will actually dissolve that O-ring, and it'll make it easier for the paint to actually start coming back this way when you start cleaning your airbrush out. I know some people tend to take the needle tip off and pull their needle out the front, but I don't do that at times. Most of the time I just unscrew this part and take the needle out. Okay, so if you're having a problem where say you leave your airbrush there, you don't clean it a few times, and you go to use it and you find that the trigger's hard to push back, then you try to pull the needle out and you find that it's stuck and it doesn't want to come out, and at times I got to use small little pliers to kind of grip the needle really good and then twist it and then pull out. Okay, so I'm going to show you what's causing that problem really fast. Okay, so one problem here is right in here. Okay, I haven't taken it apart because I'm trying to record at the same time, one-handed. Okay, so one part can be this here where the needle goes in. Paint will actually fill in here over time, and it will create this really tight fit, and your needle will be hard to slide in and out, and it will actually get stuck there. Alright, so you have to soak that in some alcohol and then clean it out with a small brush. You can buy the brushes online on eBay for like 99 cents. It takes like a month for delivery. Sometimes you'll get them where they're all big like this, and what you can do is just get some scissors and cut them down to the right size. I know this one, when I first bought it, it wasn't small like this. The wire was small, but the bristles weren't, so I had to cut them down to the correct size. As you can see here, there's two of them that are supposed to be small, but the wires, hold on a second, the wires are different widths, different diameters. Okay, but you can go online. That one's getting kind of old, so I bought some new ones. As you can see, it's like $1.29 or something like that. From some that came with the brushes, and it actually came with the wire, so I can clean some of the other things out inside the airbrush. Okay, so so you have to get inside there and clean in there with the brush. And then the other problem is this inside the airbrush. As you can see, right down in there. Let me turn my light on really fast. Down inside there, okay, you see the center hole there? Well, inside that is actually this little screw that's in there. Okay, right there. And right now it's clean because I just cleaned it. Okay, but the needle goes down this, then down into the airbrush, and then inside there where I just showed you, this piece is in there. So this, it'll slide through, and this piece gets really clogged and packed and compressed with the paint. So you have to take that out and give it a good cleaning. I'm going to soak mine in there for a while, make sure I get most of the paint out. Most of it's gone, but there's, there's little parts in there that still need to come out. Okay, so what I use, if you don't have a screwdriver that's small enough to fit in there, because that hole down there is kind of small, and what I just did is I went, and this was actually a piece of hanger, okay, and I put in the vice grip, and I smashed the end piece there, made it into a screwdriver, okay, and then filed the sides down because it kind of looked like a pancake. It was round on the sides. Alright, so you can do that. If you don't have a vise, or if you don't have a file to do that, what you can simply do is just put this on the ground, get a hammer, smash the end, go to the concrete, and just rub one side like that, so that it actually looks like a screwdriver. All right, and then stick this down inside. This part is pretty thick there where the screwdriver goes in, so that you can actually feel it go in, and then you'll know that it's locked in, and then you can go ahead and twist it and it'll pop out or start to unscrew. And it's not like it's hard or anything like that. They don't put Loctite on it or anything like that. It just comes out really simple. So there it is. That's what you have to clean. If you're finding that your trigger's getting stuck or your needle stuck, those are the two main issues that I have and that you're probably most likely having as well. So go ahead and take it apart, disassemble, and clean your airbrush, and then you shouldn't have any problems. But if you don't clean it all the time, then you're going to run into that problem. I don't usually clean mine all the time. I just usually airbrush, and then I set it aside. Maybe I do a quick cleaning on the inside of the cup where the needle is and the needle tip, and I just clean it out, let the alcohol blow it out, and then that's it. And then I'll sit it there. After about 5, 6, maybe 10 times at the most, it'll start to get stuck, and then you find it, you have to take it apart. So there it is. I hope this helps you out if you're having any problems with the airbrush. I have the Badger Patriot 105. This one seems to be working better than the Neo. So, but this is for wider patterns. This one's more of a tight patterns. But this is more of the one that I use mostly. All right, there it is. Almost forgot. I bought this little needle tip. Okay, it's for cleaning your airbrush, your parts. I got it on eBay as well. It was like what was it? Like $3 or something like that. $4. It wasn't higher than 5. But this comes in really handy when you're trying to get inside your needles, your needle tips, and clean out some of the paint that's in there. This thing is very pointy, as you can see. I should just poke my finger, but it's very sharp, very durable. It's made of a good metal. It's not like some aluminum metal that's going to bend. It's actually a sturdy metal. I don't think I'm going to be breaking this anytime soon unless I actually drop it on its tip and damage the tip. That's the only thing I see that could be happening that would cause me to end up buying a new one. But other than that, this thing helps out. Okay, so you might want to look into this as well, so you can get inside and actually helps to clean out that piece that I was talking about right there. Okay, and your needle tips. Okay, so there it is.